The world's best-kept secret revealed. Today, I would like to share with you the greatest secret that has been hidden from us for far too long. It is a secret that has the power to unite three of the world's greatest religions. To mend the divides that have caused wars, holocausts, injustice, pain, and unimaginable suffering. This secret is not hidden in some ancient text or locked away in a distant land. It is something that each and every one of us can verify in just 5 minutes of our own time on Google. Throughout history, we have been taught that the God of the Jews, Elohim, is different from the Christian God of the Trinity, Jehovah, and the God of the Muslims, Allah. These perceived differences have created a chasm of misunderstanding and fueled conflicts that no loving God would ever endorse. But what if I told you that all three religions actually believe in the exact same God and even pronounce the name of God in the same way? Imagine the father of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, Abraham. Did he speak to his two sons, Ishmael and Isaac, in two different languages? No, he spoke to them in just one language, a language that serves as the root of both Aramaic and Arabic. Today, we may not know much about Aramaic, as it is mostly a dead language spoken only in small communities in the Middle East and the country of Azerbaijan. Yet, it is a language that had the most profound impact on the growth and governance of both Judaism and Christianity. Aramaic was spoken by Moses, David, Solomon, and all the great Jewish prophets. It was even the official tongue of Jesus himself. While we may not have physical evidence from the time of Moses, we do know that when he escaped Egypt to reclaim his Judaism and save his own life, he went to Midian, in modern-day Saudi Arabia. There, he met Jethro through his daughters and married Jethro's daughter, Zipporah. The Midianites spoke Aramaic, and for Moses to interact and marry into the family so quickly, they must have been able to communicate perfectly. It makes perfect sense that Moses already spoke Aramaic, which would have been the internal language the children of Jacob spoke during their enslavement in Egypt, allowing them to communicate with their grandfather, Isaac, and their great-grandfather, Abraham. Some scholars argue that it was Hebrew rather than Aramaic, but even from Hebrew, we can trace a straight line. One of the most frequently used names for God in modern Hebrew is Elohim. Let us take a moment and dissect this word, Elohim. Elo means female god, and him means multiple, implying many female gods, which contradicts the concept of monotheism. In Hebrew, to say the masculine singular form, one would use Ella or Ella, which aligns beautifully with Aramaic. Interestingly, the title of Elohim did not appear until the Jewish schism of 922 BCE, when the exiled Jews created a second kingdom to rival that of King Solomon in Jerusalem. When we examine the great prophets of Jerusalem, in most cases, we can only prove their existence through Aramaic inscriptions dated to their respective times. The Aramaic name for God is Allah. Just imagine, every time the Jewish prophets and Jesus prayed, the word that rolled off their tongues was Allah. And for the Muslim prophet Muhammad to teach and pray to Allah, it is a coincidence we cannot ignore. Now, let us dare to imagine a world where we imitate these great prophets. A world where we not only pray to the same God but do so using the same name. Imagine the walls we would break down, the lives we would save, and the new world we could create together. No longer would our religions be mere namesakes. We would genuinely understand our shared histories and ensure that the destruction of the past, whether through the Crusades or the Holocaust, never occurs again. In fact, did you know that more people have died in the last 100 years in the name of secularism than in the last 1,000 years for religion? As people of faith, we do not believe in coincidence. We can no longer allow our separation to persist, whether it be the tensions in the Middle East or the urgent issue of climate change. We are all stewards of this planet, and we are all responsible for the impact we make, whether it is good, bad, or nothing at all. Every action we take, every word we speak, carries energy and meaning. So let us embrace this secret, the secret that unites us all. Let us come together, as brothers and sisters, as children of Abraham, and recognize that our differences are merely superficial when compared to the vast ocean of shared beliefs, values, and aspirations that lie within us. Let us reclaim the unity that has been obscured for centuries and build a world where love, understanding, and compassion prevail. I implore you, my friends, to spare those 5 minutes on Google. Delve into the history, the connections, and the shared language of our faiths. Let the truth set us free from the chains of division and animosity. Together, we can create a future where our unity shines brighter than any conflict, where our love for one another overcomes all obstacles, and where the world's greatest secret becomes the catalyst for a more peaceful, just, and compassionate world. Thank you, and may the blessings of the One, the All-Knowing, and the All-Merciful be upon us all. Thanks for watching.